You are all weak. Who is your king? You called.
What's going on, guys? Kaiger here, back with another Legends of Neverland video. Today, the collaboration I've told you guys for a month and a half, 2 months, is actually happening. Solo leveling. I'm going to walk you through everything happening in the game for all versions of the game, and tell you about the items that you're not sure how it works, as well as people who haven't done a collaboration for the game yet, explain how the systems work. So starting with JP Japan, all versions of the game have this. It's a $1 offer to get day 1, day 2, day 3, and you can pay the extra. It ends up being $5 once you're in USD to also get a copy of Chahain. I do not think this extra is worth it. I'll explain once we get to global, but she's on a 2x summon rate, just like Natsu was, if you remember how easy it was to get copies of Natsu. Rolling Ball, it's very common to have Rolling Ball over on JP Japan, KR Korea, and SEA Southeast Asia. Global, we don't get it very often. These servers also get extra roles just as their login things. Global does not, but Global has their own things they get over the other regions we'll talk about. For the Rolling Ball, you can use 7 rainbows to get the outfit. This is the ticket for the outfit. Male and female is Chahain. The fate card for the guild leader. So what I want to talk to you guys about is this key and these badges right here. So the badges are for the elemental fairies, which is why it's a lower tier resource. And remember, it's 60 of these to be 1 copy of the fairy. So you need to get this twice to get 1 copy of Chahain or Liju. I forgot the second part of her name. Liju. I forgot that last part. But you need 2 of these, so you can get 3 copies because you can buy it 6 times. Same over here. This is just for Jinwoo, but it's 60 per, so you need 2 purchases of this. You can get 3 copies of him from this. The right here, the title is for him. This is Break and Crit, I believe. Then we have Gonghi. This is my favorite one. Grab that. It'll be a great little icon. Level up. Do all the things on here. Main one, like get to level 100. Do your dailies. Do all this stuff. You get the crystals. You also this is C. Yeah, and then you also get more crystals for hidden milestones with it. You're going to get more crystals from doing this axe pick. You want to use the bronze and the silver on all of the grass and stuff, and for the bricks you want to use the gold one because they take 2 hits to destroy. The gold does 2 damage when you hit, and once you do 35, you'll finish the first one, go to the second one, go down all 5. All the rewards are right here. The red fate card for Fang, as well as some summon seeds. Go on to down here. Challenge Jinwoo, we've had the same thing for all the collaborations so far. We had the Challenge Natsu on the last one. You can fight him every day, as well as number of times, and then you can spend resources, Sapphire, to do extra attacks, but you get extra points for having the elemental fairies and extra points based on their star level. Rewards aren't really great, just do it, and so you can get the icon. And like I said, 2x up, so she's at 5%. So you have the banner for Jinwoo, for Holy, and then you have the banner for Chahain, who is the fire / wind. If you would like to upgrade the earth / water fairy, you need copies of Chahain, because once you unlock Chahain, every extra copy will be those strength, these things. It'll be 60 copies of these because they are one copy of the character, so you'll get 60 of these for every copy of Chahain you get, and you can use them to upgrade either Chahain or Li Ju. And remember, we're also doing Season 14 at the same time, which is Jinwoo. Get him up to, I think it's level 200, and Rainbow 1 to get all the stuff for him. Do all the events, and what you get is actually pretty interesting right here. The first thing you get is a selector for, it looks like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, up to Gen 4 fairies. Choose one up to Gen 4. And then you get a copy of the Earth / water fairy, Li Ju, as well as some outfit stuff. The tickets will be a good thing to go back and get older outfits because there's no outfit in there. It is nice to have a collaboration season like this so you can go back and get any of those old outfits you haven't been able to get to yet. Flower Fairy Barrier, we've done this plenty of times before. Go in, deal as much damage as you can. You can use 10 fairies every time, but the boosted fairy you can use every time. So Jinwoo, you can use him and 9 fairies every time. He does not get exhausted, and he gives you extra points. Thing to look out for is the last 2 or 3 days. You can stop. You can't get any more points after she's dead. So on the last 2 or 3 days, make sure you're on early so you can get your last hits in to score higher in the leaderboard. That's it. Then we have the new Fantasy Beast. The only thing that he's best at is he's the best break beast. Besides that, meh. His actual ability has good things. I'll have a full review on him pretty soon, sometime this coming up week. And his main thing, he's the biggest break, but it's only 1,000 more than the other break. And then also his ability, it boosts your fairy skill damage as well as lowers their cooldown. So it can be pretty interesting. We'll have to do some testing with it, especially with how him and Jinwoo works, because Jinwoo reduces his own cooldown. So how does this reduction of cooldown work with Jinwoo's reduction of his own cooldown? Are we going to be able to Jinwoo more often? We'll have to see. Everyone, if you have whales on your server and they get him and upgrade him, everyone on the server will get a couple copies of him. As you get him and then you do his star sign, you get this free stuff on the left, and then you can use resources to get the stuff on the right as well as the offers. People bought these up really, really fast with Barong because that was damage increase. 55 plus his star sign was 65% damage increase. This guy's not that. And then if you have at least one copy of him, you're going to do much better in the front line. And our top CP over on JP is 22.5 for 999. Yeah, 22.5 million. Southeast Asia, same offer right here, same thing. I would only spend the $1 to get everything here, and then not pay the $5 for the Chahain copy. Rolling ball, SEA Southeast Asia has the best rolling ball. Not entirely because of what's in it, but because of how they do rolling ball over on Southeast Asia. So we have similar things here. We have the outfit. We have Biak, Yono. They also have Go Gung Hee as the fake card over here, which they didn't over on JP. Have the two icons. Also have the treasure essence as purple, which is kind of a big deal. 50 purple treasure essence. As well as, this is a normal thing over on Southeast Asia. Rolling ball, cumulative draw. As you're doing your draws, very similar if you're a global player, very similar to how we do our gacha, where you summon with the gold and then you get a couple extra draws. They do the same thing here, as you see. 5, 6, 7, 10, 13. There's also some on their daily login over there. So they're getting some extra draws compared to all the other versions of the game. The level up system, we've already talked about this. So you get the what do they call it? Yeah, the rank up, the mana. You get the mana to rank up, and as you rank up, you get this stuff. And then the crystals go to the crystal payout, which goes to the crystal shop. The same thing right here. You pick them down, clear them, get the rewards down here, which is more picks, so you can keep picking. And then more crystals, the Fang card, some summons. And then you use everything here in the crystal shop, which is where you get your copy of Li Ju, your tank card, your iron card, your Kaziel card. I mean, this is really good stuff. Same thing over with here. Same thing. And as I said, this is their top-up thing over here on Southeast Asia. They get more rolling ball. This is 30 keys for the boards. And then also, there's a copy right there. I think there's 2 or 3 more copies down below as we go for their top-up over on Southeast Asia. Season 14... same setup, and the shop is a bit different. Right here we get you can get 1 copy because you have to do 1,500 for 30 and then another 1,500 to finish it for 1 copy of Chahain. 3,000 sapphire, that's a lot. A price down version for Kabbalah, but it's still 30 a piece. This is actually pretty cheap, all things considered. Pretty cheap for a copy of Sung Jinwoo, because it's 1,800 to be 3,600, which depending on your luck, it's pretty cheap. Crimson Knight is one of the best ones. It has Igris. It's the coolest looking one, but as far as stats, we'll have to see. Yu Jinho, Wu Jinshuku. There's the Fantasy Beast for 2,000 right there. There he is. He gives you Break Tenacity, which is decent, but I think is the coolest looking one. And the highest over on Southeast Asia, 16.4. Then Global. Remember, Global's going to have a code, and if you guys have been enjoying this, please leave a like, comment down below. It'll help out a lot. Share it with your friends. It'll help the channel. I like this picture a lot. It was hard to get this because of all the other pop-ups, and this didn't care about the pop-ups. So a lot of people probably never actually saw this Season 14 unlocked pop-up. Same thing, $1 for everything, $5 to get everything plus her, which is not worth it. We have Challenge Sung Jinwoo, same things, don't push for it. Same mana crystal thing, same items from the mana. Same thing there, same thing there. And then everything's the same, except on global we can actually get the iron icon in the shop as well here. Our rolling ball, get the outfit, the 2 cards, the 2 titles, and the thing that global has in the rolling ball that the others do not is another outfit down here, the Valkyrie armor outfit. It looks pretty decent, but it is only an S outfit, not an SS, which is why it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 rainbow to get. Might as well pick them up if you don't already, so you can raise your fashion level to get those stats from raising your fashion level. This is what the 2 look like: Ultimate Soldier, Crit Block, and the Crimson Knight that we saw from Southeast Asia. Break, Tenacity, these are the flipped. Break, and then the counter to crit, and the counter to break. Pretty good ones to put in there. I like them. They also have some headpieces here for gold. Good ones to pick up for your fashion level. And then the icons right there. Frontline, the same thing we talked about. This is the ranking rewards. Not really worth it. It is nice that if there's the one whale on your server, everyone's able to get a couple copies of the mount of the pet. So everyone at base has a 11k break pet. Same thing, Flower Fairy Barriers, same shop for it. We have the slot machine, and the slot machine is to get the teleportation, which is what it looks like. Shadow exchange, shadows come up and then you disappear. Only thing we don't have active right now is the mount roulette and the weapon wheel. The mount we've already seen. The weapon, we've seen the dagger because it's in game. I've shown you guys that. Only thing I'm not showing you guys right now is the collaboration story, because I want everyone to experience that themselves. All 3 versions of the game have battle passes for each one. The Jinwoo one gives you copies of Jinwoo, the keys, as well as the proof of strength, which is the one for Lee Ju-hee and Cha Ha-in. Lee Ju-hee and Cha Ha-in only give you the proof of strength, which raise the elemental ones. And the shop has a little bit more going on because we still have some Halloween stuff in there. We got the 2 10x cards over here. For some reason we have the old collaboration stuff. It's nice it's in there, but it's about time they get reduced in price again. Egress, you can get 10 Egress cards for 3,000 sapphires a pop. Obviously no one really has that, but I like the limit 10. Like, okay. The Egress card, the new mount, Shadow Monarch, and Shadow Monarch's for the collab. Ebony from Hell is for Halloween. The Halloween house stuff. Biru and Tusk icons. This is what the Shadow Monarch looks like. Crit, Tenacity. And this is the Halloween one. More Halloween stuff. Crimson Knight. The Dancer, which is in the bottom part of the festival. This is for paid currency to get those 2. We also have Choi Chonging, Wu Chinchul, and Yu Jinho, and Tank are down here. And as you see, proof of strength. This is 60, so a full copy for 3,000. This is for The Chahain and Li Juhi. I would skip these and I would spend everything just in summons for them over there. You will get far better chances over there like that, especially with Chahain having 2x chance, so 5%. And this is a copy of Jinwoo for 4,500. You can get 3 copies there. GD is the top of global with 22.8 million. And then we do have 2 codes. Both are for Halloween. Haunt, Haunt 25, end of November, to give you some stuff. And this one is still good. Die Wisp, which is also good until the end of November. Watch out. I will also have a review video on the 3 fairies as well as the mount. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have a good one.